Hey, what's going on everybody? Wacko here, and today we're going to have an instructional video on prepping bulk and the website that I use to send it all out to. So we'll get into it. I'll try not to make it too long, but I want to just provide enough information. Feel free to ask questions in the comments if I missed something or you're unsure or your question wasn't answered from the information I'm going to give you. I'll be more than glad to answer through. So I printed off a bunch of the images and stuff you'll see on the website, and I'll drop the link for that website in the description below. And then in front of you is how I prep some of my bulk and how you can break it down to make it easier for yourself. But yeah, let's get right into this. So let's see if you can see this, but I use the Awesome Couple website. They're really great. They do all kinds of awesome stuff, and they have a lot of stuff on their website as well. But their whole thing is you see on the bottom, you can ship it to them, and then you can either get cash or you can get more cards. So these are the current rates as of yesterday that I printed off from the website, and they update these all the time based on their availability and just how the market fluctuates. So if you want to take a picture of that, you'll see that on the website as well. All you have to do is check this box that says show USD bulk rates, and then they have it set up for trade and sale. So if you want to trade in or if you want to sell your cards, you get different allotments there. And then these are the kind of price ranges for all the booster boxes that they had available at the time. You see Burning Shadows and Evolutions are through the roof, and Unbroken Bonds is ridiculous. But yeah, you can pre-order Darkness Ablaze if you haven't already. And then, like I said, they have all the other stuff as well. So let's take a look here. So when you go onto the website, there'll be a tab that's set up where it just says, buy or sell or trade in your bulk. And then you'll get a screen like this. And again, I just printed these out, and I know it's kind of dumb. I probably should have just went through and clicked through on the website. But yeah, we'll go with this for right now. So it's going to ask you where you're located, and then you can check their updates. And it tells you here, break them down into bundles of 50, which I have broken down here, and I'll show you here in a second. Yeah, you can wrap them in plastic, saran wrap, paper. They just don't recommend using rubber bands or anything like that. Yeah, they just don't want your stuff to get damaged. And if your stuff does get damaged, or if you send them damaged stuff, they're going to send it right back. Yeah, there's all the breakdown there. I've been using the large flat rate boxes from the U.S. Postal Service. You can fit a lot of stuff in there. And I have a box off to the side. I'll probably show you at the end that I have prepped that's actually going out today. But there's kind of the rates that you can expect for shipping costs, so they give you a lot of information ahead of time. So then you click onto the next spot here, and then you're going to get this form again. It's pre-filled out based on what my next shipment's going to be, but you can take a picture of that there. But I'm going to go through this. So they do accept energy cards. They pretty much accept everything. So you have energies, you have your commons and uncommons and trainers, and then you have your reverses and hollows for all of those as well. Then you have your rares, your break cards and prisms, shinies, and full art Pokemon, your EXs, full art EXs. And again, like I'm not going to read all of it off, but you can see there's plenty on here. And they even accept coins and pins and jumbo cards. So the one thing you want to look into and make sure is all these are in like near mint shape. Even if you have some of the older stuff, they'll take it if it's a little bit beat up, but you can't send them like completely thrashed stuff. But the other cool thing is on the website, as you fill the stuff out, like when I plug this in here, it calculates the amount down here. So it will say the total card count. So it's all live. So as you plug in numbers to this chart, it makes it really easy for you, and then you can kind of see, okay, how much I'm going to get if I sell it and how much if I trade. You usually get more for trade value, and then, like I said, you can have that as turn into like a store credit, or you can have it like shipped to like a PayPal account or anything like that. I usually just leave it as store credit, and then I buy stuff off their website, so it's pretty much just getting their stuff for free. But yeah, it's a quick little breakdown there. And like I said, I'll have the link in the description below so you can go through all the stuff here. But yeah, it's not too bad. It's fairly straightforward. All right, so for the card prepping portion, I usually do it two different ways based on what I have available. when I was first doing them, I was putting them in these boxes here, which they say, let me turn this around, they can fit about 500 cards, but I usually can fit up to 600 in here. And I first shipped them out this way. You can kind of see how they're stored in there like that. But it adds a lot of weight and takes up a lot of room in the boxes itself. So I just went with putting them like directly in the box, and I'll show you some of these here, just so you have an idea of what, or how I label these and how I do my process. I usually just bundle them in stacks of 100 or 50, as long as it's not any like random odd numbers. So like for this one here, we have 100 commons and uncommons mixed together. That's perfectly fine. I've done it that way before, and then I just label it so when they take it out of the box, they know, okay, there's 100. They're still going to count it to verify that you're not trying to scam them or you just miscounted, but this just makes it a little bit easier for them so they know, okay, what to expect in each one of these little bundles. And then you can do them in 50s as well. So like these ones here, I just had plastic for, so I've done a bunch of them like this. And then, like I said, I just put them in here, label them, and then I store them in the box. So as you can tell, based on this order here, I am sending out a lot of cards, almost 5,500 cards. But if you look at what I'm sending out and the value they're giving me for it, I think that's extremely fair, especially because a lot of stuff is just bulk. It's stuff that I don't want or need, especially like these GXs and the full arts. You get pretty good value for all that stuff as well. So the other thing you can do is you can plug in, let's say you just want to see like what the rate would be for one GX or one full art or anything like that. You can just plug all them in individually, and then you can see, okay, I'm going to get, $3 for this or $5 for this. Just so you have an idea of, if you have a whole bunch you want to get rid of, you can do it that way. But yeah, it's pretty neat. So that's pretty much it. Again, it's a very simple process, but it just takes a little bit of time, especially counting all the cards. That's probably the longest part of the process. I usually do, like after Sunday's video, I'll usually try to prep whatever leftover bulk I have from the whole week, and I'll do it on Sunday. Just because, yeah, it can stack up very, very fast, especially with open up stuff every single day. And you guys see the amount of stuff that I open. So, all right, so I'm going to transition real quick to showing you the box I have prepped. So that's the other thing too, and I'll add that as well. So after you fill out this form here, and you've got everything set up here that you want, there's one other screen just confirming all the information, all your shipping info. It'll also list if you want, especially if you're trading in, if you want like a booster box, and then you can pick which one, or if you want any other products from their website so they can do it automatically. Or like I say, you can just have it sent as store credit, and then you can pick once they process everything. By the time it ships, depending on how fast you want it to get there, and when they receive it, usually takes about 2 to 3 days, and then they'll notify you saying, hey, we got your order, and you'll see it update on the account. But yeah, let me just show you this order I have prepped here. Oh goodness, hopefully this isn't too squirrely for you guys, but I'm just going to show you this order here. Got my little setup here. But yeah, let me show you. There's a lot of my other stuff I have over here. And again, a lot of this stuff is just stuff I prep. That box there has all these other boxes in it. So this is an order I have ready to go here. This is in a large flat rate box from the Postal Service. And like I said, I have it organized here. So this is like two tiers thick or deep. And then like I said, you just have them all labeled here so you can see what it has here. And then this one here, this is the one that has the GX and full arts in it. Yeah, but yeah, that box is all ready to go. So the other thing you'll do is once you complete the order, they'll email you a form that you have to put in the box here. Then make sure that goes in the box, close up the box, tape it all up, and then just bring it down to the post office and get it sent out. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Hopefully this was informative and it helped you guys out. If you have any more questions, again, feel free to leave it in the comments and I'll get to it. But yeah, let me know if you want me to do any more informational videos on stuff you're unsure about. I'll be more than glad to do it. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. I'm Wacko Backo. Take it easy.